Connie Stewart with SimplySimpleStamping.com, here with another video in my series called Flashcards 2.0. Today's card is a great banner card and just a new and unique way to use your flashcard template. Let's get started with today's card. As always, I'm going to begin with my Flashcard 2.0 pieces. Now, if you've not seen the first video that explains Flashcard 2.0, you can learn that by going to YouTube and searching Connie Stewart Flashcards 2.0, and it should be the first video to pop up. You'll learn how to create this template, keep it on hand at all times, and when you need a card in a flash, well, there you go, you're ready to go. Cards in a flash. Today's flashcards, I'm using Real Red and Whisper White. My card base is in Pink Pirouette, and that has been cut to 11 inches by 4 1/4 and scored at 5 1/2, so it's just a standard card base. Well, let's start first with our Pink Pirouette here. I'm going to come in with the small heart punch from Stampin' Up. I'm going to push that punch in as far as it will go, and I'm just going to punch out 3 hearts from the bottom there and set those off to the side because you know we're going to use those. I've got that done. Now I'm going to come in with my Whisper White, and I'm going to do a little technique here where I can create my banner going diagonal, but my words going straight. To do that, this is not adhered, by the way, just laid on here. I'm going from point to point, and I've lined up my white cardstock that way. My stamp that I'm going to be using is from You Are Loved, this fabulous Happy Valentine stamp. And I've inked that up in Real Red ink. And what I'm doing now is I'm just kind of eyeballing that my words are straight even though my cardstock is crooked. Give that a stamp. Beautiful. So I've got that done. Now let's set that off to the side and come in and work on our Real Red cardstock. Again, using 2 punches, the small heart again and the full heart. I'm going to punch 1 full heart from behind from here, and I'm going to be punching 6 small hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Set all those off to the side. We'll be using those in a minute. And now that that cardstock is done, we can now adhere this together, and it's going to look like that. And we can go ahead and put this onto our card. Just as we did before, I'm just going to line up point to point, like so. Give that a good press. Now we can go ahead and trim off these edges. Now I will tell you, I really like to bring in my paper trimmer here. But since my stamp room is on the other side of the house, we're going to go with scissors today. There we go. All right. So now that our card is adhered and ready, isn't that great? I love it right now. Okay, let's go ahead and do just a tad more stamping from one of the new stamp sets from the spring catalog from Stampin' Up. This is called Hearts of Flutter. And I'm just going to stamp that heart, again, in Real Red. Don't worry about that. I'm going to cover that up. I've just stamped my little heart there. And that heart that we punched out, I went and I ran that through the Elegant Lines embossing folder so that it would look like this. Just looks kind of fabulous. I've got some dimensionals here on the back. We're going to adhere that onto our card. Let's add a little bling. I've got a rhinestone, our wonderful sticky back rhinestones. And just to add a little flair to my heart, we've got that. Now let's work on all those little hearts that we punched out. So I'm going to bring those in, and I'm going to be using another stamp from Hearts of Flutter, and you notice this has these cute little hearts on it. And all I'm going to do, make sure I'm lined up straight, and I'm just going to stamp hearts on all of those. All right, so you're going to repeat that with all of those hearts. You should have 6 of them. And now we're ready to adhere those. And I've just got, on the red ones, I'm using snail. On the pink ones, I'm going to use Stampin' Dimensionals. Just a little bitty piece. A full dimensional is a little too much, so I kind of used what I like to call the bones of the dimensionals. There we go. Now with those last ones, we're going to adhere these into this little punched out section. And you can see I just kind of lined it up there. Whoops, stuck to my finger. Let's try that again. All right, here we go. Put that into the little window. bring it down, and it goes right in. And we're just going to repeat that. We'll repeat that with all of them, but you don't want to see me do all that, so we're going to stop there. But that is another great card and a flash. I also came in with this one. I did stamp a little I heart you. I don't know, I thought it was kind of cute. Oh, let me show you this last little bit before I forget. I did a little paper piercing. I just wanted to give it a little bit something extra. And to do that, I'm going to come in with a paper piercing essentials pack and a mat, the paper piercing mat. This was so easy, and I'm not going to just waste a lot of your time, but let me show you. With the scallop here, I just kind of lined up the scallop with my card, and then you just follow the paper piercing all the way around like so, and it's going to give it this great little scallop look here, just like that. What do you think? I hope you liked today's flash card. I thought it was just fabulous. I love the whole banner look. It came out exactly like I wanted. Well, listen, all the products I used today you can buy yourself at simplysimplestamping.com. And while you're there, if you're just not into cutting but you love the idea of flashcards, you can also purchase flashcard kits. Everything cut and ready to create your flashcards. When you're really on the go, I get you. I'm there for you, and I've got you covered with flashcard kits. All that can be found at simplysimplestamping.com. Thanks so much for tuning in today, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.